Bin Laden family built U.S. bases in Saudi Arabia, so there's no mistaking the affiliation made with them in the bushes. The Carlyle Group, their conglomerate oil pushers. To foil butchers, we must walk hand in hand in truth. Pakistan knew before the towers blew that the U.S. military loomed outside Afghanistan with troops. There's proof, it's real, what's true is sour. They were ready for this war for fossil fuels and power. They fused cowards and professionally trained them at the Pensacola Naval Air Station. 2 years before the planes hit, they got IDs with names and faces, and the Naval Air Station as their placement. It enrages me to the very core to know my fellow man volunteers for war, for retiring entwined in lies. What about Presidential Decision Directive W199I? 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say it was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say.
The smartest thing to do is pull. And they made that decision to pull. And then we watched the building collapse.
Thermate strategic explosives. Heat when exploding melts structural steel. It's so hot it burns water at absolute zero into steam when spilled. Aviation gas could never burn that hot, no matter how much of it sparked and caught fire. It wouldn't burn more than wood and wire. You'd be left with a steel skeleton. It was built with excellence, each built in 3 sections. If one collapsed above, the other 2 would stand there. And where the hell did Building 7 go? According to the man who ran the show, Larry Silverstein, it had to go. They had to pull it, controlled demolition. Damn, they fooled us, but not Olu Caccioli from the NYFD. He said bombs went off inside the scene. Rudolph Giuliani said live on ABC he was told to flee. The South Tower would fall in 15 minutes. Their scheme is finished. 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say it was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say.
Americans will likely die on American soil, possibly in large numbers.
If the country was suddenly attacked in the way they said, Bush would be rushed to a safe haven. The Secret Service would take him instantly the minute the twins was being attacked. Instead he sits there without flinching and he reads to the class. I see through the lies like glass. Flight 93 didn't really crash, it was blown out the sky. 8 miles of debris, I want to know how and why they did it. The Pentagon wasn't hit by a plane. You don't see one ever, even in the stillest of frames. These killers arranged with billions to gain. The pillage of the innocent belittled, still in the game. Hitler would envy the way the patriot acts, evil enslaves. I'm feeling the page, and I'm feeling the rage. If you're not, you're so cold, still in the shade. 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say it was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. I'm sad to say.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories concerning the attacks of September the 11th.
Floor by floor instead of popping out.
It was if they had detonated. They were planned to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
If this were a dictatorship, it'd be a heck of a lot easier. Just so long as I'm the dictator.
9/11 was an inside job.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. It fooled me, we can't get fooled again.